Hi guys, welcome back to Income Grinders. My name is Eric and I have a few minutes left here at work, so I'm going to try to do an income report for the month of May 2022. So let's get started. So as you all might know, I have a Swedish web portfolio consisting of about 140 smaller niche websites / services, and I learned a new word so from Twitter's that's called programmatic SEO. So I guess that's what these are, websites based on some special kind of code and SEO tactics. Then I have about 16 Swedish affiliate websites, review sites more or less. So they're not doing very well at the moment due to several different Google core updates. And like I said, this is only targeting Sweden. And the side note that I'm usually mentioning is that I restarted basically all of my niche website building around 2015 due to a big crash in my rankings and getting Google AdSense accounts erased. So I have also added this slide here indicating that I'm just starting up some efforts into creating websites in the US and global regions as well. So this was started in late May, as you might have seen on my Twitter account. I've been tweeting a bit about that, and if you aren't following me on Twitter yet, please do so. My handle is @EricEverman, or you can search for Income Grinders. I think you will come up there. So currently the portfolio consists of 4 sites more or less, not making any money or hardly any traffic yet, but hopefully that will change. And it is one completely fresh domain in a low competition pet niche. I just purchased without any back history. And on this one I will test how well it is, or how easy or difficult it is to create brand new websites on domains having no inlinks, see how that goes. That's a lot of discussions about that, if it's even possible and how would you do it if you try to do it these days. And also purchased a fairly steep priced, for my budget at least, an H domain also within the pet niche, and I'm putting up some content there and I will evaluate both of these approaches. Then I also had to purchase one additional domain when I set up my hosting, so I have done some research and I found one expired domain with some history and inlinks also within the pet niche related to one of the sites above. And then I'm also going to bring in my UK case study website into this portfolio, since it's also written in English. It's a nice fit and it doesn't have any monetization yet, so I think it's fair to put it into this brand new portfolio. And I'm contemplating creating a bunch of other websites, or at least 1 or 2 in a more high competition niche, and put up some articles and let it sit in index and age to see how that works out. And then I might pick that up when I'm sort of finished setting up a baseline for site 1 and 2. So let's take a look at May, how it turned out. So it turned out to be a fairly decent or okay month, even though we had lots of holidays here in Sweden. And I guess the ad budgets for display ads is still increasing, or at least on a fairly high level, since I'm getting lots of income from display ads. Even though that is true, I had a decline or a decrease in May compared to same month last year, with about almost 2% decrease in revenue. And affiliate incomes from affiliate links is still decreasing compared to last year and compared to previous months this year. It's going real bad, so I'm very happy about the display ads income, keeping all the income up and running. And my wife metric, as you know, 100% wife means that the profits I make from this side hustle or hobby thing with creating niche websites, when that income, or the profit from that income is higher than the income from my consulting business, that's when I have 100% wife status basically. So it's not up to 100, as you might see on behind me. It's about 99%. So it's the same more or less like it was last month. So if we break down the numbers, display ads was about almost $14,000 income. And for affiliate income, it was down to $800, and other various income sources are about $200, which is a total of $14,875 income for May. Then I have unfortunately a fairly high operational daily cost of $44, which includes all my domains, various hosting, offices, and a bunch of stuff. So the total operational cost for, should say May instead of March, is almost $1,400. And then I made an investment this month in May of approximately $2,500, and that was one H domain and the hosting for this Project Genesis setup, where I try to create websites for the US and global market. So the total cost for May would then be almost $4,000, and profits then turns out to be shy of $11,000, and after doing the tax deductions, that totals a profit after taxes around $8,797. And this money is mental kind of money, because the taxes and all that will be handled next year. But it means that I will have sometime next year, about, based on this month, almost $9,000 to invest within my company and purchase stocks and stuff like that, or I can take parts of that money to give to myself as dividends from my own LLC. And that's good. So what happened in May is that I've been doing my normal full-time job as a software developer, doing C#coding.net. I've been also putting in a lot of more effort in networking on Twitter to get inspiration and inspire other people and just hang out and have a good time. And I've been also trying to do at least one live stream per week in order to get getting used to the concept of doing live streams, since I find it to be a lot of fun and challenging. So that's interesting. And I attended the affiliate gathering that Colin Broadbent put together with other people, of course, and that was great. I think I have one or two of those talks to recap. And yeah, so the main thing what happened in May is that I actually took action on starting up this Project Genesis I've been talking about a bit, to actually start implementing and trying to actually do some progress in creating niche websites for the US and global audience. So that will be interesting. And one of the main reasons for doing that is to have a new challenge, to get like more excitement in the days or with my side hustle, as well as getting material for doing content for my YouTube channel. It's like starting from scratch and documenting that journey. And I will talk about that on my Twitter channel, Twitter account, as well as my YouTube channel, like what I'm doing currently, the experiences I have, and ups and downs, and as well as statistics, and sort of talking about the progress, the decreases or declines in visitors' impressions and all that. So what's been going on in Project Genesis during May is that I've been well, what is it? Well, if you don't know, it's like me starting a new internet marketing business from scratch, with a focus on initially creating a niche website to monetize, to get some kind of cash flow up and going, and that's the idea. And the other idea is to have material to put out on my YouTube channel, because I, for some reason, enjoy doing videos, even though it's a bit intimidating. And the third reason is to also, I will put this internet marketing business within my consulting LLC, and once, if and at the time it grows to be getting income, I can then step down or work less on my consulting business and more hours on this, and take salary out from my income from this leg in my consulting business, so to say, and then put in more time and effort in expanding this. So what I've been doing, I've been planning, selecting niches and doing niche research, keyword research for the initial articles that I put out, looking for domains, expired domains, as well as fresh domains, what to buy, what to think about, and how do you put up content on H domains. So lots of research in trying to understand and set up a strategy for taking the first steps into creating this new internet marketing business and creating those initial websites. I've purchased my US hosting. I think it's beneficial to have the sites running on US soil if that's what I'm going to target. And I've also deployed 2 websites within the pet niche, one on a totally fresh domain and one on an H domain. I think I mentioned that in previous videos as well as on my Twitter channel. And I published about 10 articles on each of those sites so far. This is a slide from last presentation. Like I mentioned, I have still not been able to get up to the 100% wife status yet, but and that's due to the increase of fixed costs as well as more domains, and I have increased my hourly consulting rates, which sort of steps up the level of wife I need to achieve. So we can take a look at the Google Sheets to see that we see these are graphs indicating where I am at the moment in my wife status. So we can see that the blue line is coming up, so the trend is upwards for the income. That's the blue line is based on 3 months income, and the yellow one is fairly stable around 90% close to wife status. And it's a bit sad to see the 6 months statistics going down, but I think that's natural in this time of year. And if we just take a short look at the dashboard, we can see that, like we mentioned before, that the total profit is about 13,500, and that we can compare that to the consulting income for the same month was 14,678. So we're still below. This month the profit from the side hustle is less than the actual income from the consulting part. And same month last year we had a total of $15,000 income comparing to 14,875. That's a drop of almost 2%, so that's okay. I think we will pick up that in June, July and August hopefully, or at least I'm happy to stay at the same level, to be honest. And then once the US websites are taking some traction, I hope to get some additional revenue in. And I think that's it for those numbers. And the plans for June this month that's coming up is to work like always in IT full time. I will focus all my efforts on getting this Project Genesis up and running and get some traction. And hopefully I will do at least one live hangout every Friday around 2:30 in the afternoon, Swedish, Central European time, whatever it's called. I'm not that good with those numbers. So that's it from me. I hope you had some insights regarding my setup and income, and please leave any comments if you have questions. Subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want more updates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.